Hey everyone, today I have Dylan with me, and Dylan has been on my channel before. So today we're talking about how to style wavy hair, and this could be for anyone, male, female, doesn't really matter, because wavy hair is wavy hair. It's all about how you handle it. But I do get a lot of questions from a lot of male viewers asking, how do I go from straight hair to wavy hair? How do I make my hair more wavy? How do I enhance it? So I'm just gonna go over a couple of key steps and some products that I use on how to really enhance wavy hair, but also make it feel and look good. All right, so the first thing is, how are you prepping your hair in order to enhance the waves? So some people, what they do is they wash their hair at night and then they'll just sleep, and then when they wake up, that's what their hairstyle is. And the waves could be either all over the place, could be matted to your head, could be a huge variety of different hairstyles when you're waking up. So you can go that route where you take the shower at night, you spray in some product, set it and forget it, wake up, and hopefully your hair looks good. The second approach is when you are going to shower that morning, you're going to wash your hair and you're going to do it there on the spot. And that seems to be a bit more traditional, I guess. So let's focus on that. However, not to say you can't do this routine for going to bed with your hair wet, but here we go. So let's just say that Dylan's hair was damp, right? He just got out of the shower, and let's turn this way a little bit here so everyone can see how he's got wavy hair. Keep going. All right. So he's got natural waves. He's got a nice kind of a, medium blonde hair color. And typically, even though he has a lot of hair, each hair strand is very fine, and that's very common in blondes. A ton of hair, but the hair itself is very, very fine, okay? So that, to me, is sometimes the ideal hairstyle or hair texture to work with, because you can mold it and shape it into anything, all right? So what I would suggest doing is, when the hair is a bit damp, so you get out of the shower, lightly blot it with a towel. With wavy hair, the worst thing you want to do is take a towel and just mess up your hair and run the towel all over your head. It's going to create frizz. You want to actually handle it with care, okay? Do not turn your head into a frizz ball. You with me, Dylan?
Absolutely.
He's with me. All right. So the last thing you want to do is take that towel and rough it up. Lightly blot the hair, okay? So while it's still very damp, then you go in with 25 spray. Okay, 25 spray is my second best selling product. It's got 25 benefits to it. The one thing about this, when it comes to curly hair, it helps lock in the moisture in your hair. It helps add a little bit of volume. Very, very, very light hold. It helps prevent static and flyaways too. It helps reduce frizz. So there's a lot of benefits going on in this. It's like spraying on sunscreen for your hair, and it's really ideal for prepping for wavy hair, or even straight hair for that matter. So I would say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so spritzes. You don't need to really go crazy with this stuff. The great thing about it is that it will really absorb into the hair. So next thing is, you want to comb through the hair. So I would suggest using a wide tooth comb or something. Do not use a hair cutting comb like this when it comes to curly hair or wavy hair, because you don't want to rip the hair out. You can possibly use something like this, like a vent brush that has wider teeth to it, or you can use one of those like 4-tooth, large, wide tooth combs and just lightly comb through it. Or what you can do is just take your hands and work this way into the hair. So you're not doing a lot to it. You're not disrupting the wave pattern. You're not straightening it too much. You're just literally just working it through like this, getting it through the hair, give it a good scrunch, and that's the step one, the first phase of the styling. Next is the actual styler, which is my suggestion, and my #1 selling product is Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave is incredible because it acts kind of like a dry shampoo, in a sense that it soaks up all the dirt and oil. So over time throughout the day, your hair is not going to get oily because of the way this is activated in the hair. So what you want to do, same thing, you can go in and do 1, 2, 3, 4 spritzes maybe, if that, 4, no more than 5. Don't want to overspray this. Then once it's in the hair, let it settle into the hair. Very important. Do not comb through it. Do not take a brush, a comb, nothing, because that's going to disrupt the curl. What you want to do relatively quickly is go in and scrunch like this. You scrunch the product into the hair. All right, I'm going to turn him this way. Keep going, keep going. Okay, right there. Here's a nice side view. And let's spray a little more on this side because I didn't get this side, okay? Let the product settle onto the hair because we're trying to really focus on the surface area. It's settled in, right? Then you can take and enhance like this. Take the hair and scrunch like that. Notice how I'm not taking his hair and I'm just roughing it all over the place. I'm literally just scrunching like this, and then I'm setting the product up so that it's enhancing. Let's face the camera fully here. All right, as you can see through here. Now, you want to do one more for good luck, then you can go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more for good luck. While it just settles on the hair, you can go in, do one last scrunch like this, and you see I'm grabbing and scrunching, and what that's doing is it's enhancing the curl, and it's not actually creating like a frizz ball. It's just literally making some light waves to it, all right? And that's all I'm looking for. Let's turn this way so people can see this angle. Beautiful. Yeah, so you can see it's nothing too crazy, and then at this point, you can set it and forget it. At some point later on throughout the day, if you do want to run your fingers through it, that's fine. Tidal Wave has to fully dry onto the hair. You're going to feel the maximum effect of this product probably within 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so, where it fully dries. Then you're going to feel that texture. If at all throughout the day you want to do something with your hair, don't take your fingers and run your fingers back like this. If anything, just scrunch like this on the ends. Scrunch on the ends, that's it. Lightly do one of these and you're good to go. You really don't want to mess with curly hair or wavy hair at all. It's just going to disrupt it. His hair is going to get very angry and he's not going to be happy, nor will his hair. So as far as the routine, I think it's very important that you are using the right products and you are using the right routine. So Dylan, I want to ask you a question so that everyone here can actually hear you talk. When it comes to your routine, what's been working and how have you been using or enjoying these two products right here?
Yeah, I use both of these products together. I've started using the 25 spray this week as part of like my morning routine. And my hair, especially when it's at this length, this is relatively long for me.
Right.
It gets a little bit like out of control in the morning, and I've found that using the 25 spray really helps me like control it. Even just that, like as a pre-styler, but even like on its own, I've found that it works pretty well. But I've been using it in conjunction with the 25 spray, and I feel like that really helps me like control the waviness of my hair, and I've really liked the results.
Okay. Do you feel like your hair is actually feeling healthier? That's what's most important. Is that what's great about 25 spray is that it's designed to make your hair feel better. Do you notice that your hair is like, oh my God, my hair actually feels healthier?
Yeah, like when I run my hands through my hair, it feels like fuller. It feels like what I would think healthy hair would feel like.
That's good, man. So, all right, well, if you are interested in purchasing these products or anything, use code YouTube20. That's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com for 20% off. That's kind of a good deal, right, Dylan?
It's a great deal.
It's ridiculous, 20% off. Stop using the code. Too many people use it. Stop it, please. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Dylan, and we'll see you soon.